everybody. Did you know that the studio at Gallery North is an earth-friendly studio space? It means we think about Mother Nature for many of the programs we offer and the lessons we teach. And in an effort to continue teaching our community how to be earth-friendly when creating, we're going to offer some lessons in the next few weeks using some recycled materials. So, I want to make sure that you're collecting some things while you're at home. First, those toilet paper rolls or paper towel rolls, hold on to them. We're going to use them for an upcoming project. As well as your tissue boxes of any shape and size. They're great for projects, but we have something special coming up. So hold on to your tissue boxes. And lastly, let's not forget one of our favorite things to use here in the studio, cardboard. We use it for prototype building, cardboard building. We love making here in the studio, especially with kiddos, and cardboard is so wonderful for doing that. So, hold on to that cardboard for some upcoming projects. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Art Ventures at Home. I'm Mrs. Grass with your daily dose of art. Before we get started, I want to remind you where I'm normally teaching these classes, and that's at the studio at Gallery North, which is part of the Gallery North campus in the heart of Setauket. So when we reopen, we hope to see your faces there for some classes. Especially if you enjoy following along with these lessons, you'd really enjoy spending time with us in the studio. Before we get started, I want to give a shout out to some of the young and old artists of all ages who are following along with these lessons. To Emily, Mackenzie, and Max for following along with many of our videos. You guys are doing an awesome job. Thanks so much. We love you. And to Jess out there, always watching, we appreciate you so much. Today on the docket for the lesson is mandalas. So what is a mandala? It might be a word that you've never heard before, something new for you in your vocabulary, and some of you might know it very well. A mandala is a symmetrical or circular design filled with pattern and color. And a mandala is typically made by Buddhist monks, and they create it for meditation and ceremony, and they usually make their mandalas out of colored sand. Yeah, sand. It's really incredible. In fact, they spend days making their sand mandalas only to sweep up all of the sand and take down their design and give their design and their prayers back to the planet. Today, I'm going to teach you how to create your own hand-drawn mandala and show you how you can color it and decorate it how you'd like. In order to create your mandala today, here are the things you're going to need. First, you're going to need some paper. Depending on what you're going to color your mandala with can depend on what kind of paper you're going to use. If you want to paint your mandala with watercolors today, which is something that I love to do and how I'm going to paint and color my mandala, you want to use a paper that's a little bit thicker than newspaper or newsprint. Probably something you find in your sketchbook. And you could take out the sketchbook that you created with us a couple of weeks ago, or you can take out a sketchbook you already have at home. That would be great. If you want to decorate your mandala on something thicker like cardboard or oak tag, that's great too. In fact, if you use something thick like that and you have acrylic paints at home, you could decorate your mandala and paint it in with acrylic paints if you're using something really thick. You're also going to need something to draw with. Definitely starting in pencil is best, just in case there's something you'd like to change about your mandala. And then after that, whatever you want to color your mandala with. I have markers here because I love to outline my design before I paint it in. You don't have to do that. You can use colored pencils, markers, crayons, paints. If you don't have any watercolors at home, you can use those food colorings. And this mandala should take you a little bit of time to paint and decorate and color, because when you're doing it and doodling and drawing it, you're supposed to be kind of meditating and relaxing and calming down. So get comfortable with your supplies and the things that you love to draw with, and once you have everything together, you're ready to get started. Before I start my mandala, I just wanted to show you how I like to start them, because a mandala should be circular and symmetrical. Symmetrical means the same on both sides. If you cut it in half, it'll be the same on both sides, say like a butterfly is symmetrical. I like to trace something circular, so look around your house for something that you can trace. I took out one of my plates from the cabinet and I put it down on my paper, and I just took my marker and I drew right around it, and it came out with a pretty perfect circle. If your circle isn't perfect, no worries, nobody's perfect. Practice makes better, so you can try again or go with the flow. And then I like to divide my circle up so that it's symmetrical, and I divide it up like kind of like a pizza. So I like to call them my pizza slices. I like to divide my circle in half, and I draw a line from top to bottom. If you want to use a ruler, go for it. If you want to use the edge of a book, go for it. If you want to freehand it, go for it. That's what I did. It's kind of like a black and white cookie now, split in half. And then I find the center of that circle in that line, and I draw an X. I go from one side through the center to the next, and then I do the same thing from the other side to the next. And now I have all those pizza slices that I can start decorating. And the way that I decorate them is, if I put a design or a doodle or a shape in one pizza slice, I repeat it in all of the other pizza slices. And you'll see that when you look at other mandalas or examples of mandalas, which I'll put in the video here. You could see from those examples that the designs kind of repeat all the way around the mandala. So if I was going to put a circle in this one, I'd put a circle in the same spot in all of the other pizza slices. Just like that. If I was going to put a bump here in that pizza slice, then I'd put a bump in the same spot in all the other pizza slices. It's kind of going to remind you of like making a snowflake, almost. Okay, if I put a squiggly line in this pizza slice, I have to do that in all the other pizza slices. Just like that. And I could break the boundaries of my circle, which can make for a really pretty mandala. I could make a line from one pizza slice to the next. I'm making sort of a squiggly line. And you're going to see that when I do that, it's going to turn my mandala into a totally new shape. I have sort of like a flower now. It's so beautiful, right? And I could even go as far as breaking the boundaries again, putting swirly curlies. It almost looks like the petals of a flower. So I'm going to put the same amount of lines in each of those. And then I could put something along the edge. As long as I'm adding the same thing from one pizza slice to the next, I'll get a pretty classic mandala. You know, this is so much fun to kind of sit and just doodle a little, and this is for any age and ability. I mean, I know a lot of adults, you know, I have a friend Doreen, an artist, she's an artist as well. She paints mandalas all the time on big wooden circles and things. They're gorgeous. So you can make this if you're an adult, if you're a kid, if you want to draw with mom or dad or whoever you're home with today. Have them sit down and you guys can both come up with mandala designs. I'm going to put some leaf ideas on this. And then I think I'm almost done. And that's when I'm ready to add color. And for color today, I've chosen to paint my mandala. I'm going to use watercolors. I love how juicy and bright they are. I love that I can mix new colors. I could also have a lot of fun with a watercolor resist, like we talked about last week. You can try that out on this. I think I need something in this space here. So I'm gonna do what's called like a paisley design. One of these, it's sort of like a bean shape. But I put it in that spot on one pizza slice, so I have to put it on every other pizza slice in the same spot. Okay. And then I think I'll put some sort of like shark fin design on this side. Now, if I were you, I would start this in pencil. I'm drawing with a marker so that you can see from where you're at, but you can then go over it in marker, and when you do that, you can decide to make some areas solid black before you add color. Or, you know, I have some friends out there who love black and white designs or grayscale designs. Maybe you're going to just add grays and blacks to this. It's up to you. It's yours to design however you'd like, and I look forward to seeing what you share with us on social media. On this thread, you can post it right below this thread, or on Instagram at Gallery North LI, or on our Facebook page, Gallery North. I think I'm done with my mandala. I'm ready to add color, and I'd love to share that with you. hope you guys have a lot of fun today designing your own mandalas. Remember, take your time, relax, clear your mind, have fun doodling and drawing and coming up with designs and patterns. And whatever you do, don't forget to share what you've made with us. We love when you share what you're doing and what you're creating so that we can give you a shout out on one of our next episodes. You can share what you've made on this thread or on social media. Our Facebook page is Gallery North, on Instagram at Gallery North LI. And don't forget, you can re-watch these episodes on our website, gallerynorth.org, or on our YouTube channel called Gallery North. And if you're on YouTube right now, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you feel so inclined to visit our website, it's there that you can donate to Gallery North so that we can continue to provide you with these daily lessons. We really appreciate you guys tuning in. We love you. And until tomorrow for your next daily dose of art, I'm Mrs. Grass. Have a great day.